Hello guys, Perfect Game here, and we are back playing Chapter 2, The Hotel of Matching Noise. Bad. So, we had to go chase a white rabbit that we are looking for. So, also, Kazuka rescued me. Kazuka rescued me from that big giant guy. I don't know what his name was. On top of the Kazuka's shoulder, we left the school and made our way towards the train station. Oh, we're out. Yes. There was not a stranger person to be found in the city. This is zombie apocalypse. Hell no. The train station at sunset around this time immediately got crowded as people started their commute home. But no one was here. The shop all had the race and their goods on display. But no one was standing in line or opened the tails. Empty cars were stopped in the road at traffic lights. The cars didn't move when the lights turned green, but that goes without saying. I don't know, you guys can see. Let me see. Oh, okay, you guys can see. It was like every person except had vanished off the face of the earth. I wonder if the Mary century was like this. I murmured as I looked around. Mary? It's a famous issue where a ship passenger since disappeared or takes a right here. The Kazukan turned a corner next to a crepe shop. They sell the stuff a beaut sense and a sweet smell still alert in the air. While I said the Kazuka leads to the quiet city. Yeah, I'll lean still though this might be for the best. If someone saw us, they put us in a freak show and tell some girl and a man with a gray glove smile. I decided to be posed about my situation. We passed through the ghost town that was over a threatened city and arrived at the Hotel Berlantz. After passing through the entry doors, the Kazuka walked, or rather he slipped across the carpet. In the lobby, a candle hung from the center to light in all the directions. But though the front desk was lighted, there was no candle to assist us. Doesn't look like everyone is here either. As soon as I said that, I heard a loud noise from the back. Whoa. The unstalker sound of something broken. I looked towards the center of the sound, then looked up at the cat's smile face. What could this be? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The sound we heard coming from the restaurant inside the hotel called into, but when we went inside, we discovered a mysterious and unnatural object. That much I could see that I couldn't indeed. Because it was so big that it couldn't all fit in my field of vision. Whenever it was definitely something weird. Because the cat backed up to the edge of the restaurant and allowed me to see all of it. Huh? Oh, it's a lady. It's a lady. Obviously, it was actually a big woman. Actually, calling her just babe might be an understatement. She looks so big because I'm small, right? The woman's head nearly touched the center as she too watched over the dinner table in front of her. A friend was sitting before her, and she was sitting at a real makeable plate. She ate messy with her hands, and a strip of tablecloth in front of her was wet and sticky with food skirts. How big? Who could that be? She's the Duchess. The Duchess? Is she an actor of yours? The cousin cat gnomed. The woman didn't have a feather of the anything that's the title Dutch covered. But everything she wore looked expensive, including her white dress that looked ready to butch her pearl necklace that was persistent in her. While I was staring at her with my mouth open, the Siddle gathered all the food on the table in her arms. And then she covered everything at once, plates and all. A loud and coming chewing sounds which did do the room. Won't she cut her mouth? It'll be okay. After all, she's the Dutch. Kitty Cat repeated after an answer that answered nothing. We watched the Dutch as she managed to swallow everything in her mouth. All the food on the table, as well as the dinnerware, was gone. The Duchess started sounding at the empty table. Maybe she's full? But no sooner did I think that the Duchess began to ring the giant bell on the table, including I covered my ears. Ah! The sound was 10 times more terrible than the sound of the letter bell and shopping errands. Ugh! The doorbell opened and out jumped out a sort of footman holding a silver tray. What? Crazy cat, look! It's a frog! Yes, that's a frog, remarked the crazy cat. It was a green frog. Oh god, it's a frog! Oh my god, it's a wager frog. Reaching the side of the children, it wasn't carried on two legs. On top of that, it wears a white shirt with a button tied and a turtle vest. Judged from his painting, he looks like excellent restaurant server. Silver Frog jumped out and followed the first one. They all knew a dish of food in one hand. Just as Frog served food on the table, the dish let go of the bell and began to deliver. Everyone looks really busy. I began to search the restaurant, taking everything in. As my eyes steered towards the other end of the table, I could see that there was another seat into my dish. Someone else was sitting there, slamming fast down on the table, painting buried in all the different dish. I looked at the dish, the frog, and the mysterious person sat on the desk, and who should I ask going with the white rabbit? Oh, ask the person sitting in front of the table, ask the frog for, or ask the Dutch. I'd rather not ask the Dutch because she might know. I'd rather not. Ask the frog foot? What's ask the foot frog? Maybe he'll know. Ask the person slammed down, face down on the table. Ask the dude. She might know, or the frog does. I guess we'll take this way. I suppose we should try making the dish first, right? But the old Cousin Cat smiled and he did not move. What's wrong, Cousin Cat? Bring me closer to the Dutch. He's telling me not to. Well, Alex, is your wish I will? Is he giving me a bad choice about this, or what? The Cousin Cat said calmly and started to walk. What's the matter? You seem to be acting rather strange. I suppose, but only because you might get eaten. Ah, fuck. Eaten? Oh, fuck. But you so wish us. I will come here. Wait. I started slapping the child's cheek. If I might get eaten, please don't get near her. But Alex, you said you want to be close to the ditch. No, if she might eat me. No, not she. Really? Well, let's not do that then. After he says that, Cousin Cat turned around. I'm pretty sure this cat is the most dangerous one here. I should be careful. Okay, let's not ask her because she. Okay, let's ask the foot frog. We headed to the kitchen to hear what the frog had to say. I shall then open the door. The kitchen had turned into hell. Oh. Sarah Frogfoot was laying on the floor. Are they dead? The only living person in the kitchen was an apparent Claire woman wearing a banana on her head. She was laughing as she filled a pot with her left hand and chopped a frog with her right. She seems very intellectual, but it didn't feel like I could have betrayed her. But please, help me. A quiet voice like a little crying came from a very far below. When I looked down, I saw a foot frog crawling slowly towards the kitchen cat. The kitchen cat set me down on the court top. The foot frog tightly gripped the hem of the kitchen cat wood and used it to let his decision confused eyes finally stopped at the kitchen cat's face. Oh, hey, is it Mr. Coates? That must be. The frog turned into head slowly. Huh? We made eye contact. The frog suddenly jumped up. Alex! You're Alex, aren't you? Oh. On pause and hearing that the other foot where they were laying about like tens began to raise their heads. Alex, did you say Alex? It's Alex! Alex has come home! The frog cried in daylight as they leaped onto the corn top. What? They're not going to try to jump on me, are they? I suddenly had a bad feeling about this. The overexcited frog suddenly jumped at me. Welcome home, our Alex! No! But in the end, I was unharmed. Because right at that moment, the kitchen cat picked me up. With no target to jump toward the frog, I stayed with each other until a small patch of frog had formed onto the corner. I was just thinking about how close I was to getting dog dip make me lightheaded. Alex. I'm sorry, I'm just not very fond of frogs. Don't say that, Alex. I returned to the kitchen cat's shoulders and let out a breath to say. But more importantly, what happened here? This place is a disaster. That's right. Please hear us out. We can't take much more of this. We've been worked to death. The frog pieces descended into a single frog we bring to catch and rent. Don't speak all at once. I can't understand. The frog continued to crack at each other for a while, but then frog footman stepped forward. It looks like the frog had grabbed the cat's rope. But it's just an easy could have been a different frog. Frog faces all look the same to me. We knew the duck and Dutch wedding could appear at this restaurant. So with the big eyes, the frog began to speak. When the Dutch first came to this restaurant, she was a rather cute young lady. Of course, she was obviously a plump woman, but probably a woman with some meat on her bones. At that moment, the frog looked at me and shook his head slightly. You could stay and eat a little more too, Alex. The frog behind him all nodded and concurred. It seems these frogs are like punk girls. I'm okay. I get eaten enough to eat. But there's more wood, or that's right. Would you like something to eat? Our special menu will make you 20 pounds heavier in just 1 hour. It's fine, I'm not hungry either, and I'm President Plunk too. And on that, I promise not to look into the frogs. Okay. Are you sure, Bo? Don't worry about me. Let's get back to the subject at hand, and then... Oh, yes. So, the Dutcher likes our food very much. At first, we were very floored, but no matter how much she eats, that woman never gets full. Oh, she just keeps eating while she's full? She doesn't? Not at all. But of course, she is the Dutch after all. Karen the cat. That's not exact at all. Yet, for some reason, the frog repeated that true and numbed in an agreement. Exactly. She became bigger and bigger with that. She started eating faster and larger bits until she became like this. The frog let out a long sigh and couldn't you just stop serving her food? Just say you ran out of ingredients, or is it closing time? What? Why did it just get quiet? Alex? The frog smiled at me. Would you like to expand the true hell? Oh, I'm sorry. And so I grabbed Tennis Cat's hood. I guess I brought up a touched subject. Anyway, the frog covered to close his throat. We cannot stop serving food. We can only continue to bring food at all night. That must be hard. We will die death by serving food, not just us, the judge too. The dog? Was he not sitting across from his wife? He is the judge's husband, of course. Oh, now that you mention it, there was a small person on the other side with his face down on the table. But the judge has a silver stomach, and he doesn't eat much. Anyway, it's actually dessert. For some reason, at that moment, the frog began to laugh hard. It seems when a person is pushed to their limit, all they can do is laugh, even if that person happens to also be a frog. The frog footman still looked up at me with their wet eyes. Please, Alex, please stop the dude. You're our only hope. So you said that I don't know what to do. And we're just looking for a fight rabbit. Oh yeah, about the fight. Huh? The frog began looking at each other. What's wrong? Did you say fried rabbit? Yeah, that's right. Do you all know the fried rabbit? You mustn't look. You must look for the fried rabbit. What? Please do not look for him. You only just returned. The other frog began chatting that right in agreement. I don't exactly want to look for him. It's just you know how they have played out. You mustn't look for the white rabbit. Stay here at lakes forever. On Pawnee saying that the frog dirty and the other frog began to back away in fright. Oh, their gold bloodshot eyes were all looking behind me. When I followed their guide and returned around, they stood the together as persons. Is something wrong with the cat? No, nothing. Hmm? Over here. One frog tried to shut down by hopping up high. If you're looking for the fried rabbit, the judge said that he saw him just a few minutes ago. The Dutch? Yes, he's sure to know something. If you stop his wife, I'm sure Dutch will be this lane to help you. So please, Alex, for heaven's sake, please do not abandon us. The frog begins to Dutch and calls all at once. At that moment, a bell began to ring so loud that I had to cover my ears. Oh, the frog and pair froze up. The Dutch, had run out of food. At voice as loud as the bell become daylight. What are you frogs doing? There's food here. Hurry up and bring it out. Having the frog consume the last bit of string, grabbed the food and went out. But after grabbing the food and walked a few steps, some frog began to fall over, probably from the so exhausted. It looks like a scene from hell. We can't just leave him like this, can we? I looked up beside me at the cat's face. He just looked back at me and smiled. I let out a small sigh. It seems like the Dutch knows something, so I guess we should help him stop his wife. As you wish, Alex. You're always saying that. Really, dude. I stood on my shoulder and remarked to tell you guys to stay strong as I watch a frog be needing help from his co-workers. Let's try to hurry this up. Will returned to the hell and woke up the judge, who had all been giving up on life, to extend the sentence to him. The judge, with hair was tied white like Matthew, agreed to help us, but still keep his face down on the table. Well, of course, if you can stop my darling wife, I will give you inform you as to the worth of the white rabbit. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind if you just told us now. The judge shook his head sadly. Alex, the world by quits, so you back, I'll skip yours. That's how worlds of their works too. And four more. He. The Dutch looked at a creepy crutch. It's pretty good to be laughed at, but such a hard and still face. Either way, it's your destiny to end my darling's dinner. Praying on the Dutch as if he were a prisoner and the cunt once more. Creep. Yep, it's a creep. Alright then, what should we do? I stood on the table, arm across. I glared at the Dutch. She really has a very apparently. Say something that tastes terrible, or use force to stop her, or try to dread her, or stop bringing out food. If we stop bringing out food, she will get mad. Or give it her attention, that's all. We'll try to force her to stop. I hope it doesn't. So we have other choice, then we must overcome her by using force. Using force? Like we can all jump on her at once and tie her up. The difference until is too great to put these words, but maybe if we recycle the frog somehow. We will not pretend to run if even they send you defile her beautiful face. I will hold you, lady. Oh. Well, we have to at least try. No, we're not. You are talking about my beloved wife. I would not let you try to lay a finger on her. The Jew tried around his knife and fork. If you impinge upon your puss cause of action, then I'll shelter you right here, right now. Honestly, I'm pretty indifferent about this plan, and I don't want to go through with it that much. But a donut, huh? That sounds so interesting. It's not every day that you get the chance to extend something like that. Should I say this opinion? Hey, Crazy Cat. I raised my hand and braided him to me. He brought his smile face close to me. What is it, Alex? Well, I turned my head and whispered to him. As you wish, Alex. Really? Thanks. Hey, Alex, we're in the middle of a competition. You shouldn't ignore. Alright, we'll have ourselves a deal. Yes, and another thing. What? The Duchess's eyes widened with surprise. You did make it a point to challenge me, but make it a point. But the Crazy Cat will be your opinion, okay? I'm too small, so of course I won't make a selfless opinion. What? Alex? Yep. What am I going to do in a deal? What am I to do in a deal? Good point. I'm not actually sure. You just need to beat him for now. Beat him? The Crazy Cat slowly turned his head towards the ditch. Alex! Yes? Oh, on the second thought, I think it'll pay to solve problem with vehicle. But you said end of disgust. Are you sure? Well, that was uneventful. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Maybe we'll try to stop making her food. Let's try stopping. I know. Why don't we have the frog stop bringing out food? You have to give up if there isn't any food to eat. The judge tilted his head confident. I don't think you should do that. Why? I know it's a simple plan, but it might actually work. Well, you could try it, but silver fox will likely die. Ah, shit, I forgot. Huh? The last and other time they stopped bringing out food, she ate one of the frogs and that came to the table. Ate? She ate the frog? That's what the frogs are so disciplined to keep bringing food. This plan is no good. If she eats all the frogs, she'll definitely eat me next. Ugh, but a brain who eats live food because there's no more food has serious problems. And a husband who can love someone like that has answer too. You might be the most understandable husband in the world. Hmm? I'm beginning to think this is impossible. Please don't say that. The Dutchman with me to his hands. Ouch! The Dutch looked at me when a puzzled expense. Come to think of it, you rather small, aren't you, Alex? I feel like you were a little bigger when we first met ago. I didn't choose to be small. Some stuff happened. I ended up becoming small, or was I forced to become small? Wait, huh? I looked at Judge careful. A year ago, did you mean to say we met before? Of course. I thought about it and then shook my head. Can't remember. Maybe it was someone else? No, it was you, Alex. Maybe it was a different Alex then. You're the only one. You're the only Alex. Like I said, I'm not Alex. But Dinner wasn't listening to me. God damn it. Oh, it would be wonderful if my journey become this small too. Oh, now that there's an idea. What? The Dutch lose his gear and I apparently open his hand and freed myself. Why don't you make her small? Then you can carry her like the cat carries me and she won't be able to eat anymore. That's but won't she be angry? Asked the Dutch fearless. It's fine, she doesn't hurt, and it's okay if she gets mad and say if you could how much she aren't eating that can be helped her for her. But I don't want her to hate me. You really love your wife, don't you? I said mostly so. I guess it's not good. I guess I shouldn't have do the. Well, they are until next week. In that grade, it was charming, but then that didn't mean I could just sit here and smile about it. You'll be a princess someday with that opinion. What? Well, everyone knows that a man who too sweet is too boring. What? I'm not entirely sure that's true though. Personally, I think nice guys are great. But if I'm speaking generally, a man who was too sweet is too boring, isn't it? The judge seems to be in shock. No, that can't be it. But then she started reading to himself. I just decided to leave the judge who seemed lost in his own little world and turned to face the cat. The question is, why can't we give more of the bread arm? Crazy Cat's faraway face came close to my own. It seems he been down to talk to me. Bread is at the bakery. You think so? Would a baker really much seem creepy bread? If you're looking for a bakery, the days you cut and having some come back to us, you can find one in the basement. Hello, I'm back. Bakery. The basement has become a shopping mall of sudden, so it's not out of order for hotels to have based on small gift shop, but could they really be a bakery? I believe I saw strawberry jam bread there too. You mean that white arm bread? I looked at the cozy cat and he nodded softly. Then you should go buy some yourself and have her eat it. He really didn't need to spend us on and entered. With a hush, the Dutch said, Alex, My stomach is just so sober. I know you told me if I go to the place like that, I'll die. Huh? It tastes like what? What's that supposed to mean? It's just a simple bakery, right? My eyes wide, but the dizzy just waved his hand at me. Oh, but if you go, Alex, it will be fine. I'm pretty sure it will be fine. You won't tell me to die? Does he want me to die? Fine then. I don't expect the citizen to die anytime soon if I leave him, and I am worried about those frogs who have been worked to death. Well, Pussycat, let's try visit this bakery. At that, the Pussycat growled. As you wish, Alex. Of course she will say that. Of course. Oh, it looks pretty here. We rode to the elevator to the basement and arrived at the shopping mall. Of course, there's no one here either. Lights were on here and there, but there was no sign of people. A pond made of tin stood in the center of the floor. In the middle of the pond stood a white-scented woman posed as if she was holding something rare in her left hand. She was like the lady of the lake. At the far end, there were 5 or 6 shops in a row. Among them, two were bakeries. Two bakeries in the hotel basement seemed unnatural, but I decided it was best not to ask. The two bakeries were designed across from each other. The bakery closest to us display a total picture shop and a sign out front. It looks like a bakery you found in the downtown Tokyo. The other bakery displayed Kenzo Bakery on the side out front. This shop had more vintage style feel sold to it. Let's look in the one closest to us for now. At my kid, the cousin could head towards the toy shop. A cousin was pulled over the window and gathered glass door so we couldn't see inside. Chances no one is here. The cousin cat tried pulling the door handle, but it won't open. It seems to be locked. I asked the cousin cat to pull me down and press it at my ears against the door. I heard sounds coming from inside. It sounds like there were people in there. I banged on the door and called out, "Excuse me!" I heard Romans. There are definitely people inside, but no matter how much we wait, no one came to answer. Maybe they closed today? Just when I was about to give up, a man's voice came from the other side of the door. What's the best pump? What? The simple question took me by surprise. What's the best upon? The voice repeated itself. It sounded a little boring, but I had no idea what it was talking about. What's the best? What? Smoothly pasta or crispy pasta? Smooth. If you're asking me to choose, maybe smooth. Because I chose even finished answering, the storm slammed open. Oh, it went open. Oh, look. They were. Your life is mine. Huh? A dog can in the light. That my I saw. They were very nice for me to panic or shut my eyes, even last time for me to understand what was happening. Die! Look out! What? A storm of sound and voice said around me. Suddenly I felt myself get grabbed by my tail and shaking food. I'm getting dizzy. What on earth is happening? This is I took Lauren forward to check myself when I noticed I was being harmed by a young tan-skinned man who was sleeping among the ground. Who is that? The man got up quickly. At the same time, loud pop noises around me. Are those gunshots? I never heard the real thing before. Hurry, over here! The man quickly stood up and kept his head down as he ran to the bakery. As he screamed, I couldn't exactly agree or append to this. We entered Xenobias all out. Gunfire seemed to rattle outside. What is going on? I shrieked against the tailmaker. He ran. He ran on top of the table and lifted me over his head. Yo, boys, this crew is a smooth pasta crucible. Let me see. Cheer up or cheer up. What a smooth pasta, suppose. Soon by loud chain of smooth pasta, I had no idea what was going on. Smooth pasta? Smooth pasta? Let's fight together, combo. Wait, I don't understand what's going on at all. Those people are impinged. I'm playing hearing that familiar voice. I turned around and saw Kazukat standing at the edge of the table. He seemed to have been getting hurt by 7 bullets. What does that mean? Opinion means opinion. What do you mean by opinion? Opinion is a pasta filled with red bean pastas. Oh, I know what pasta is. Why are they served like humans? Why can they move around? Why do they talk? Bread can move and talk too, Alex. Oh, I'm feeling a little faint. I'm learning from my sins so far that there is no point in caring about these things. I looked around at the opinion again. Oh, that's a lot. They were all tin with shin heads and silver skin was the guardian, but their body looked smoother. They looked like a gang of bodybuilders. Their only turn of clothing was a lid. The worst complete break was slipping into them with the marking letter. I wonder if their eyebrows and teeth are made of bread too. The key to detail is important. Pause minute. Welcome, Tools. A friend with peeking cherry blowing on his head greeted me. Thank you. Why are you fighting with the tender pasta shop across the way? Over there across the water said this have smooth pasta could. What? Huh? We battle to decide which game is the true opinion. The true opinion? That's right. It's a simple battle where we put our praise and friend on the line to simple whenever red bean pasta should be smooth or crunchy. Said as Cinderella behind me with tender seeds on its head. It seems like they're free to put whatever top they please on their hand. The second Tensor War, added the Kanaka in a whispered low tone. It was so ridiculous I started to feel lightheaded. None of that really matters. I meant to say under my bed, but it suddenly got so quiet inside the bakery that you could hear a pencil point dropped. Oh no. I felt a knife got struck up my sleeve. It doesn't matter, is that what you just said, too? Pencil started to crawl around me. The thin hand that was holding me dropped, began to shake. I knew really that every gun in the room was pointing at me. I shook my head, friends. No, I didn't mean it. It's not important. Just mean that I like them both. Both? Oh crap, I just had to feel to the fire. Spy, traitors, kill her! Kill her! A strange hand began to surge. The hand that grabbed me began to shudder tighter. Am I going to die? I never thought I would be killed by the impulse. You really never know where life can take you. Wait, this is no time to be thinking seriously, the dots. It's a cat. Don't just stand there smiling. Do something. The cat lifted his head, flashing his fancy face. Well, cats are creatures that smiles. That doesn't matter right now. Because it came to a something stopped. Alex? She's Alex? The quiet buzzes soon heard loud to the creature. Alex! Our Alex! Welcome home, our Alex! I couldn't keep up with what was happening. I just stood there with my mouth open. Penny with a stern over a head stopped working for charity and came to defend the house. This seems to be their leader, Lady Alex. Lady? You are our savior. Savior of bread? That was not the time to be confusing. Things have taken a turn for the ridiculous. We've been waiting for you. You are one who will put an end to this long battle. I never haven't seen such a important person. I shook my head later, but the opinion of do not listen to me at all. The leader raised his hand higher. Alex's words are still words of honor itself. Now people have been too ridiculous of the Smooth Pasta gang. Ridiculous? What? Ridiculous about opinion? Just then the door is in the floor opened with a loud slam. Hold on a second! Another gang appeared showing at the pen. Here we go again. There's the pen and the prison shop waiting on them, but otherwise they look the same. This looks like it's about to get completed. I raised my head. You're across the Smooth Pasta bastards won't let you bring Alex to your wounds. Shouldn't the crusty pasta pain as they raised their covenant. Cowards! The soothing tone of pain began to keep excited. I piped down and calmed it. If you're not coward, why don't we take the outside? Let us fight like a horrible pain for Alex. Wait, you can't just bet me. Alright, we'll take that bet. At least let me finish talking. We'll make you eat those words. What the fuck? I said! But the time for talking at hand, and I was hurrying out of the shop. Let's get the bird already. Get the hell out of here. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here guys. So maybe we'll do this in the next video. I want to say, this is a very long, I did a very long video. So I want to say thank you guys are watching this video. I hope you subscribe. Leave a like to my channel. Bye.